Tell me about that day.
We were there saying our goodbyes. That was it. We felt like we were doing the right thing as a family, and they were trying to kill him. We had made the decision to remove him from the life support because we were told, he was brain dead.
What you are watching is the Honor Walk. It's one of the most revered traditions in a hospital. It's when family, friends, and staff all pay their respects as someone is wheeled off to give the ultimate gift, donation of their organs.
It's okay. Sometimes they respond pretty flexible.
Except this man, T.J. Hoover, was still very much alive.
So out of respect for more and for the patients, trying to see if we can stop recording at this point.
Now, I'm an immigrant to America. And when I arrived to America, there were two things I was told, like two rules. Number one was do not eat Taco Bell before a road trip. Okay? Number two rule was do not, and I repeat, do not register as an organ donor when you're getting your driver's license. Now, I will tell you my reasons why I never registered as an organ donor, but we are going to watch this clip of this guy who they declared him brain dead. He woke up, but they still wanted to get his organs, and the guy is alive. Enough talking, let's just go to the video.
I think organ donation is a beautiful, life-saving gift when it's done ethically. I was just scrolling through TikTok about different kind of donation stories, and there was a little search bar across the bottom that said he woke up during his honor walk. So I watched it, and the people looked familiar, the hospital looked familiar, and I said, this is our donor. I don't know if it makes me more sad or pissed off. I don't know. It's a very emotional thing for me because nobody should have to go through that. And I just feel like there were so many opportunities for someone to step in and say, we're not doing the right thing.
Nikki Martin worked for Kentucky Organ Donor Affiliates, or CODA. It's known as an organ procurement organization, responsible for recovering organs from deceased donors. Nikki was so disturbed by what happened to TJ that she penned a letter to Congress, trying to bring more attention to cases like his.
I believe in organ donation and have devoted much of my life to it. However, in too many parts of the country, like Kentucky, it's unsafe, and I'm pleading with the government to change that.
Do you remember when you were driving to the hospital that day? Mm-hmm. What did you hear that sort of triggered as the alarm bells?
The tracking with his eyes and moving around, trying to pull his tube out, trying to move his hands away, just all of the reflexes that he had. Normally our DCD donors don't have those kinds of reflexes, and they're not awake, and they're not conscious of what's going on. So it was kind of really shocking for all of us to know that CODA's admin was pushing to continue.
Like, do you hear what she just said? Like, the guy was basically moving. He was moving. He's alive. But they wanted to go full Texas chainsaw on him. Like, they just wanted to harvest his organs without a care. Now, the reason why I personally do not donate, I did not register to donate organ was, first, I am a black man. Oh no, here we go with the racism. I know that's what you're thinking. Oh, we've mentioned black, now it's going to be racism. No, I am a black man. So already there is a lot of history behind experiments and everything that were done to black people. So we are normally suspicious when it comes to the healthcare. If you know, you know. If you don't know, do some research. So it has happened many times. I've seen clips of people who okay, how can I say this in a nice way which I won't get in trouble with YouTube? The nice way to say it is some people are desperate for the organs that they will not fight to save your life. That's the reality in many cases. And I think that's the worst thing that happened in America. The Profits, putting profits over human life. Profits is what the healthcare system of America is. Now let's continue. I'll continue with my rambling, but let's continue with the video.
Is this money? I mean, is that the incentive fundamentally?
I think for CODA it is, or for any OPO, you know, they're paid for the organs.
You think of organs as being a gift of life, but what you're describing is a big money-making operation.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really, you think, what sort of incentivized that push.
Yes.
In a statement to CNN, Network of Hope said that CODA does not, quote, receive financial incentives based on the number of organs recovered, and that its focus is on compassion, not on pressure.
Like, I know I'm making lots of jokes and laughing around, but this is a very serious story. This is a very serious story because healthcare in America is for-profit healthcare. That, I think, is the worst thing that happened to America, making it for-profit. Human life is not for-profit. Organ donation is an honorable thing. I understand that. It is an honorable thing. I personally would donate my organs for my family, to help out. But putting it like right on the license, where if you're in an accident or anything, I doubt they would be like in a rush to save my life. Maybe if there's somebody in the medical field, they can clarify this in the comments. Let us know. I know by oath you're supposed to fight to save human life. But what if that life through the organs can save like 3 or 5 other lives? Tell me what happens in that situation. Will they fight to save 1 life when they can save 5 or 6? I mean, I'm just asking questions. I'm not like trying to get people to not donate organs or anything. But it is cases like these that make us more suspicious and more worried and more fearful of becoming organ donors in this way. Because when you're lying there, like this guy is fighting them off, they said he's brain dead, but he woke up. Is he like a zombie or what? Like, are you trying to say he just woke up? No, there was definitely signs that they knew, but they still wanted to get the organs regardless. Like, it's incredible, this story. Let's continue.
Baptist Health Hospital wrote to CNN that they work closely with our patients and their families to ensure patients' wishes for organ donation are followed. And CODA said it reviewed the case and remains confident that accepted DCD practices and approved protocols were followed. When asked about the specific accusations by Nikki, CODA said she was not present in the hospital and added, this case has been inaccurately represented by individuals never involved in the case.
So we did track down someone who was in the operating room that day and did see what happened firsthand. Her name is Natasha Miller. She's a transplant perfusionist, and I'm driving to see her now. From what I understand, he was mouthing the word no and pushing hands away and things like that.
Yes, he was very aware. The pronouncing physician comes in, and when she comes in, she walks back out and she says, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this case. I don't feel comfortable. The organ coordinator that was there, she steps out to call the supervisor at the time to tell him that the pronouncing physician was refusing to do the case. She said that he was yelling at her, telling her she needed to find another physician to come. And she's like, there is no one. There's no one else to come do this case.
Is there any part of this that makes sense to you? Is any part of this defensible?
No, because it seemed like at first they were saying, well, family consented. And I get that. But again, it seems like family wasn't made fully aware of his actual state. None of it makes sense. We should have never went to OR.
And that is coming straight from an employee who was there. Like, they were just concerned. Like, they wanted his organs, man. Like, they wanted his organs no matter what. Come what. Now, we're going to see the guy now later on, what happened after that. But, like, it's incredible sometimes how the greed of humanity. I know organ donation is an honorable thing, but the way they approach it in these hospitals, in the healthcare system, sometimes where like things like this happen, and these are the ones that came public, that are public. you can just imagine the things that are not covered by the news. How many people, maybe they still have a pulse, they still have whatever, and they're just, the organs are just taken. Like, what can you do if you're lying there? You are helpless. You are there lying there, hoping and praying these people take care of you. But this is what happens. Like, man, let's just finish the clip.
About an hour and 15 minutes later, the doctor come out, got us, and told us to pull up a chair. She said, he's not ready. He woke up.
That's right. That's TJ, who is now home.
I just want to check your strength here. Can you pull your hand towards your face? Try and touch your nose. That's pretty strong. Good. How about with this hand? Can you do it here? I know you told me that his first thing that he really remembers is being in the operating room and having all these people around him. But have you been able to explain to him everything that happened the same way you explained it to me?
I have.
How does he react?
Why did they want to kill me? Of course, he remembers he was an organ donor, and he has survivor's guilt. He's like, all of these people thought they were going to get to live.
I mean, like, that's quite an honorable thing. Like, the guy still, he has survivor's guilt, despite what they did to him. Like, they just wanted his organs. And I know this is a white guy. Like, I know people don't like hearing about racism. We like to put our head in the sand like an ostrich. But this is a white guy that they were desperate to get his organs no matter what. What do you think happens to minorities if minority puts, like, I want to be an organ donor, and the guy is there laying in the hospital? Do you think they'll fight to save his life, or they'll be fighting to get the organs? Come on. I'm not inciting. I'm just making an observation. And, let me just stop my rambling. Okay, let's finish.
I was a registered organ donor, and I'm not anymore.
Really? Because you don't trust the system?
I don't trust the system.
What is TJ's life like now?
He wasn't supposed to make it a year, if he made it.
Hold your head up, bub.
For TJ, it's not just about being alive, but living and getting to be a part of these moments, like walking his sister down the aisle and meeting Nikki for the very first time.
Hi, TJ. Do you know how special you are?
No.
You don't. You're pretty special, bud. So many reasons.
You survived, bub.
You're my hero, TJ.
Yeah, like that's the video. I have no comments. Like, I'm speechless. Like, this happened in Kentucky. They were really trying to get this guy, like, no matter what. They were desperate for his organs. So let me know in the comments, are you registered as an organ donor? What do you think of this case? Are you worried it can happen? It happens? Or what's your opinion? Just let me know down in the comments. If you like this type of video, please consider liking and subscribing. And of course, share this on all the networks. I'll see ya.
Oh my goodness! All the networks! Wow! All the networks!